Musicus Mail, the best answers to the best questions. Welcome to the news. welcome, welcome to this new video. I'm Riccardo, some Musicus Practicus. I was launching my wand, and today I'm gonna ask one of your questions, and this is a question by Lazarus Alonsius. And the question is about how to solmize the Kyrie, the melody of the Kyrie by Mozart in his Requiem. So let's listen to the version by Lazarus Alonsius.
La, fa, fa, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, fa, sol, la, re, fa, sol, la, fa, sol, la, re, fa, sol, la, sol, la. Maybe, but I'm not entirely sure about how I would solfeggio or solfeggio this.
Okay, so first of all, let's see how we have to do this. Since we have the flat in the key, we have three mutation places, as you can learn in lesson number 10 of Famiglia 5 Tota Musica, where we talk about mutation rules when the nature of the chant is B flat. So mutation places are J, A, and D. So J, A, and D, we say. And so we have La, Sol, Fa, Mi, Re, this hexachord based on Che, Ut. So La, La, Fa, Do, Re. And that's correct, since we are in the hexachord based on Che, Ut. So let's write the syllables. We have La, Fa, Do. Of course, this Do, we can say that takes the nature of Mi, since it has the sharp. So it's a ficto, so false, ficto means false, Mi, on a syllable, Do, so we can also say Do, but thinking to the ficto false semitone, Mi, Fa, Do, Re, Mi. And then, of course, here we have diminutions, many diminutions. So in order to sing correctly this part, let's say the syllables of each note. Then we have Mi, since Do, Re, Mi. Then we have Re, Mi, Fa. We are within the hexachord. Fa, Mi, Fa, Sol, La. Now, it's clear that we are arriving here in A minor. Of course, since we have the subject of the fugue, and then the new to the answer, starting from this point. Where is it? Here is start on D, has the real answers one, but this of course is in the environment of A minor. And then, as you can see now, thanks to the new C sharp in this point, we come back to our D minor. So if we want to keep the nature of A minor, this transition, we have to pass to the mutation rule in A minor. So in this case, we need arrive to this point. La, Sol, Fa, Mi. Here we have to change our mutations place from G, A, J, A, and D up a fifth to the A, and A, when the nature of the chant is B natural, B hard, so without nothing in the key. And for this reason, we have to shift from La, Sol, Fa, Mi, La, Sol, Fa, as it would be with the flat in the bass. So from La, here La, Sol, Fa, to La, a step before, here La, Sol, Fa, Mi, in order to have La, Sol, Fa, Mi, La, Re, and then Fa, La, Sol, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, we can recognize the dominant function of the La in minor keys. Fa, La, Sol, Mi, Fa, Sol, La. And so Fa, La, Sol, Mi, Fa, Sol, La. And then we can choose, so first of all, let's write the complete melody. La, Sol, Fa, La, Sol, Fa, Mi, La, Re, Fa, La, Sol, Mi, Fa, Sol, La. Then I know that if I sing this way with each singing H syllables, someone hurts about singing each syllables of solmisation, because someone says that in ancient solfeggio we have all these notes are diminutions, so we don't have to sing them. Of course, we don't have to sing them if we want to sing a solfeggio, but in order to understand which are the structural notes, it's useful, so we can do it, and I would say you must do it if you're at the beginning, to sing each syllable, because then, as you can see, of course, these notes, these four notes, is nothing more than a diminution from La, Re. We can say a new, since we have the C sharp in this point, like a fifth degree, first degree in D minor, so it's okay. So you can also say La, Sol, okay, Sol, Fa, Mi, and then La, Sol, Sol, Fa, Mi, La, Re, then La, Sol, Fa, Mi, La, Re. Or maybe do you think this oral diminution of La, Re? I don't know. So what's the right answer? There are many kind of interpretations. Personally, I think that here the text is a Kyrie. Then, if you want to know the relationship between each degree, you can do it in many ways. For example, here I want to enhance the function of the dominant La, so dominant of the minor key, La, La, Re. Let's say La on E, on all this melody, La, Re. Or I want to enhance the downbeat, the note on the little downbeat, okay, Sol, Mi, Re. Or I want to enhance the melody in the bass, Sol, Fa, Mi, Re, like in a printer, so Sol, Fa, Mi, Re, for example. Or I want to say Sol, Fa, Mi, La, Re. Do it as you want. Be conscious that the text is E. E, because if we have a La, E son, so E, son. So do it as you want, be conscious of this. In terms of all syllables, we have Sol, Fa, Mi, La, Re. In my opinion, since these notes, especially Sol, Mi, and La, Re, take a very strong role due to the change of the harmony in this printer, in my opinion, it's also okay to think Sol, Mi, at least Sol, Mi, La, Re, this way, Sol, Mi, La, Re. As you can see, we have the upper melody moving in parallel thirds, exactly like a printer with this melody, and then, since we have another D in this point, and we need the G sharp in order which is the leading tone, we do Mozart did this, like with the 7. La, la, sol, la. So only on this point we have to pay attention to do a mutation on E descending. So La, Sol, Fa, La, Sol, Fa, Mi, La, Re, like this. And then, of course, here we have another the Fa super La with La on E, as in the last part in A minor. So Fa, La, Sol, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Re. And so this is the right way, in my opinion, to sing solmisation a melody like this Kyrie from Mozart's Requiem. So let's recap this. We have La, La, Fa, Fa, Do, Do, Re, Re, Mi, Re, Fa, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Sol, Fa, La, sol, fa, mi, la, re. Yeah, re, so re, fa, la, sol, mi, fa, sol, la. Then, if you want to say fa, la, re, fa, la, it's okay, since this is clearly a diminution of this, or also fa, sol, la. This can be a diminution of fa, sol, la. So if you want to say structural notes, look at where the harmony changes. So re, fa, la, sol, mi, fa, sol, la. And so re, fa, sol, re. Yes, I can't play with the pen. Re, fa, sol, la, sol, la. And then the bass, as you can see, continues la, re. Here, the bass, basso continuo. And so that's the way, a good way to solmize that melody. And then we have another part, so this one.
Fa, sol, la, fa, do, mi, la, sol, fa, re, la.
As you can see, here we have another, as you can hear, we have another part, which is this one, and it's okay, since we have mi, fa, so mi, fa, we have the semitone, so mi, fa, and this is all a diminution, fa, sol, fa, mi, fa, sol, mi, fa, sol, so it's okay to say fa, sol, so sol, la, then the top point, the fa super la, do, this recalls la, do, re, this recalls the beginning, here, fa, do, re, so fa, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do, fa, do, mi, la, sol, fa, yes, this can be okay, or do, la, fa, but you can also say do, mi, la, sol, fa, since here the text says Christe eleison, so we will sing something else. And then fa, mi, re, la, since this is a modulation to re, fa, sol, la, so it's okay because this note, which belongs to the scale, the melodic scale, ascending melodic scale, are musica ficta, so are added sharp. So these semitones are false, so ficta in Latin means false, semitone. So we have the semitone in this point in the natural scale, mi, fa, re, mi, fa, sol, la. So it's okay to say re, mi, fa, sol, la in this point. And this is the right way, in my opinion, to sing the solfeggio. Then tell me your opinion here in the comments. I can't wait to hear from you. And if you want to learn solmisation handel as Lazarus and as many other musici pratici, modern musici pratici, join Famiglia di Fa Sotto Musica, and you have all with you. Ut, fa, sol, re, mi, fa. Can you sing with your hand? Consider that this method has been used to teach music from the Middle Ages until the early 19th century. All the great musicians whose music captivates and moves us learned the basics of music starting right here, with a simple hand that I have drawn on a glove, which encapsulate all the elements of music: the great scale, hexachords, clefs, notes and melodies. Everything in the palm of one hand. It is true that it's not so easy to learn this system at the beginning. It is all based on a series of musical relationships and ratios which are different from modern music theory. The historical sources are written in ancient Italian, making them accessible to only a few. Furthermore, the way the ancients write is not always so clear. However, if you are as passionately curious as I am, and you would love to learn how to sing like a true Renaissance or Baroque musicus practicus, take a look to Famé et me fa est Tota Musica method. In English, so it will be very easy for you to understand everything from A to Z. 13 stages that are well organized and ordered. Start from stage 1 and gradually progress to stage 13, following the step-by-step order proposed in this journey. Examples, images and practical exercises that visually teach you what to do, how to do it and why to do it. Oh, and in the end, we will do a test together. Learn more here.